So today I'm here to talk about Ice Crash Slam build. It's fun, it's a lot of fun, and it uses the same basis of any other Slam builds. You just have to take notice that this slam will only hit once per enemy. So you can see that it has three stages, and any of the three stages can hit one enemy once. If it didn't hit an enemy yet, it can still hit in the second or third area, AoE, right? You don't hit an enemy three times. Just that's the only important thing. The rest is that it's all converted to cold damage. You should use Blood Rage. You should use Frost Bomb for exposition. I like Leap Slam. I use Intimidating Cry. I use Molten Shell. And there's something that people don't use as much, at least not as I can see. Just Vengeance. Vengeance is really good for slow hitting builds, like Slam builds. You can see that my Vengeance here is crazy. It's here. So I put here Vengeance with pulverized support for more AoE, and it does matter the attack speed because it's the trigger. It will trigger. So it's just a win-win. I put here physical to lightning because I mostly have elemental damage bonuses, and I also have elemental weakness on heat instead of frostbite for more damage, and also life leech because it's also a defensive setup. As you reach to packs and they hit you first, you're going to sometimes get, I don't know, 30%, 40% of your life, depending on the level of the map that you are. But then with life leech support, you just regain that very fast. And I use elemental weakness because of this here. Gain 10% of physical damage as extra damage of a random element. So I would use Frostbite all the way because of freeze, because of chill. But this one is pretty good. So you can see that that's the tree. You can see the PoE. The masteries that I use is Armor Mastery. It's really good. This one here of Elemental Mastery. I like this node here, especially for slow builds and I don't have many other defenses like Spell Block or something like that. This Corrupted Blood, of course, and but this here, man, the maximum fire and maximum all elemental resistances just make you so tanky. This is really good. In fact, the game you can if you know about this game, if you have played a lot, you know this game is programmed for 75% all resistances. So if you have 79 fire resistances, like my case here, this is all also because of barbarism right here. Um, you are going to take 4% less damage for each 1% of your max resist that you have more. So I take 16% less fire damage, if you can see there, because it's 1% is one of the 25% of damage that you're going to take. So it's really good. And right now I have to change my gems. I was using a mace or scepter, but this is really good mod. Right, I have here added cold damage with mace scepter attacks. I have to buy one for axes. I got a Kyrie Chopper, and this is not even the ideal weapon. I hope that I find another one, a better one, or even buy another one. But the better your weapon, the better this land build will be. And you also have to take a look at these attacks per second. I have here 1.31. You cannot slam too slow. This is the speed that I slam, but I also use Blood Rage, so I have frenzy charges, so it's a little faster. Right now I'm using this here because I'm still level 92 with this build. I'm using 200 melee damage and Destroyer. This one here gives attack speed. But when I pass to level 93, I prefer to use these three nodes here. I will remove these and get these three nodes because the more I war cry, the more damage I'm going to input. I'm going to inflict, and it's come on, it's going to be faster war cries as well. But the war cry cooldown recovery rate is pretty good. So for masteries here, I have the war cry mastery, cannot exert travel skills. This is pretty good, and this is also important. I have made a previous video of this. I have another one here of debilitate is so good. Enemies that are debilitated have 20% less movement speed and deal 10% less damage. Defensive. So here you have Fortify Mastery. Fortify Mastery, by paying this, I free the necessity of using the Fortify gem support. So I can have another gem. In my case here, I chose Ruthless that I didn't have in my setup. So you can see the gem setups here. I'm going to put in the screen here. And the rest is just life, resistances, and that's that. I use elemental weakness on hit. This one here is just a good helmet with the base. I play in Trade League, so I can find one of these bases. Okay, Ice Crash, physical damage gained, Ice extra cold damage is pretty good. And I think that's it. That's the wrapping up. I hope that you enjoyed the build. If you like what I post and if you like the guides and stuff, please subscribe for more. And I see you. Thank you. Bye.